Welcome to the Prosperity Podcast for entrepreneurs who are ready to drop the hustle and earn more. I'm your host, Danielle Amos, business and success coach, certified Proctor Gallagher Institute consultant, and lifestyle entrepreneur. Each week, I'll bring you amazing entrepreneurs who have built wealth, harnessing the power of their mind. Prosperity and money are truly about energy, and I'm on a mission to help you create financial abundance through the power of thought. It's time we started normalizing conversations about money and create the wealth that is yours. Are you ready? Let's do this. Welcome to episode 147 of the Prosperity Practice, the podcast that has you living your most abundant life. My name is Danielle Amos, and I am your host. Today, I have a very powerful concept to share with you. It's the concept of the thermostat. This idea changed my life because I finally understood why my results were going up and down. It didn't matter how hard I worked, the hours that I worked. It didn't matter if the beginning of the month was incredible and tons of momentum. By the end of the month, the momentum would wane and I'd be back at my average. We each as a human being have a thermostat, a setting in our mind. And this setting is set by our programming, by our paradigm, which I introduced to you a couple podcasts ago. This setting literally is like a thermostat that is in your house. And it's an automatic mechanism that's in the brain. And because of the way you were programmed and you were given this setting, you cannot outperform it. And it has a lot to do with your self-image, the way that you see yourself, the ideas that you accepted about your industry, your job, yourself. Now, I'm going to explain how this thermostat works. And then I'm going to explain that you can actually change the setting on this thermostat. And for me, this was great news. Like, once I had an understanding as to why my results went up and down, and I always was about the same, it gave me such great relief because I thought something was wrong with me. The truth is that unless I go to the root cause that's getting my results and actually change that setting, a permanent change in my outside world was not going to happen. And the same truth is true for you. So let's share about the thermostat first. So like your house, you have a thermostat on the wall that controls the heating in your home. And that thermostat is set for, let's say, 20 degrees if you're in Canada. And if you're in the US, let's say it's set for 72 Fahrenheit. And, sometimes the heater, the furnace comes on and sometimes the air conditioner kicks in, right? But really, once your thermostat set, you can guarantee that it's going to stay at that temperature, right? So now imagine this. It is freezing cold outside and it's 0 degrees. It's freezing. And the front door is left open. And your house comes down to 10 degrees Celsius and maybe like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, nothing has to happen. If you have it set for 22 and 72, the thermostat automatically speaks the furnace. The furnace kicks in and starts heating your home to bring the setting back up to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And the same thing happens in the summer. So it's warm outside, it's 30 degrees Celsius, maybe 100 Fahrenheit, and the windows open and your home becomes really, really hot. What happens? Again, the thermostat, it's automatic. The thermostat speaks to the air conditioner. The air conditioner kicks in, cools the home to bring the setting back to 72 Fahrenheit and 22 Celsius. You did nothing. It was automatic. Now, in your mind, as a human being, you have a similar mechanism. And this is really important to understand. Let's say that at the beginning of the month, you've had the most sales you've ever had. You're in such momentum, or you're the most productive you've ever been at your job. And that first week is incredible. And then by the third week or the end of the month, you're back and you've lost the momentum. And when you look at the average of the month, it's about the same that you normally do. Or perhaps you have one really great month and then the next month, not so great. Or on the flip side, you have a month that's low in sales. Something happens and the next month's incredible. And if you average out the last 6 months, you'd get your average monthly sales. Can you see that? I have an incredible story, actually. This woman, she was a realtor, a new real estate agent, and I was working with her company, and she could completely relate to this. So I want you to think about an example in your life. It could be sales, it could be your weight. It could be your productivity. This woman, she used to manage a retail store, and she made about $80,000 a year. When she became a real estate agent, she made $80,000 in her first month of business. And then she didn't make a dollar, like any money after that. And she was trying to figure out what happened. She had a thermostat. She had a setting for her income. And she earned what she used to earn on average in the 1 month. And then she earned nothing since. And she thought that it was a coincidence. It's not, it's the setting. I've also seen people have a really great month and then something in their life happens, like they get a speeding ticket or a massive tax bill. And again, we think it's coincidence, but it's not. This is your mind, the power of the thermostat. So I want you to think for yourself where this thermostat is showing up in your life. Now, it's a result of the way that you were programmed, the paradigm, like I've explained in an earlier episode. And the good news is, once you realize that you have a setting in your mind, then the second point is to understand that you can change that setting. And how you do that is by going to the root cause, and you change the setting in your paradigm through self-image and identity work, which is one of our lessons in our signature program, Thinking into Results. Now, if this resonates, if you're like, oh my gosh, I need to know more, I invite you to join our Master Your Mind for Success master class coming up here in a few weeks. It's free. Go to the show notes and join us. I'm going to teach all about this. Now, what's important to understand is once you understand that you have a setting, you get to change the setting. And once you change the setting, it becomes your new set point, of course. And now your results will reflect that new setting. And this goes for your weight. It goes for your income. It goes for your productivity, all of it. All of it, even happiness, if you could measure that, in a thermostat way. So if you're ready, if you are sick and tired of the up and down results, the yo-yo results, if you would like to go to the root cause as to why things are showing up in your life, if you'd like to move that thermostat setting once and for all, join us in this masterclass. So what happened when I helped the realtor understand this about her own mind and change her setting? Well, of course, she started selling homes again. And what's so crazy about this woman is she had sales lined up. She had houses that she had on the market, but then the seller decided not to sell. She had deals on the table that fell through. She had buyers ready to buy that decided to move to an entirely different country. Oh, if you were looking at her from the outside, you'd say, that's just a coincidence. Nope. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. You have a powerful mind. You understand this thermostat setting and the fact that you can change it, your whole entire life changes. Join me June 19th, 20th, and 21st for Master Your Mind for Success, a masterclass with yours truly, Danielle Amos. If this podcast resonated with you, please share it. Get your affiliate link for our masterclass. Share that. Help us get the word out. We are here to show you that you can master your own mindset for success so you can be, do, and have anything you want. Thank you for joining us, and expect abundance.